We knew a little while ago that J.J. Abrams and his Bad Robot Productions had gone over to Warner Brothers to the tune of what I believe was like a $500 million deal. Now, there was a lot of speculation that J.J. and his team would be getting involved in the DC properties. I'll tell you what it sounds like they're going to be doing is not something that I'll admit I was expecting at all. According to reports coming out now, it looks like JJ and Bad Robot are going to be looking at doing things for Justice League Dark. That's right, Justice League Dark. And you know what? Here's the interesting thing about that. I would have thought a long time ago that something like Justice League Dark would be something that they wouldn't pursue. It's just not something they would really do. But the reality is we now live in an era where we've had Swamp Thing, canceled after one episode, granted, but they did do Swamp Thing, where we're having series like Witcher, where we're having darker, even sometimes lesser known things being done. I mean, all kind of kicked off by the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, an eclectic troupe of characters that not many people knew and all that kind of stuff. So really wouldn't have been all that long ago that I would have had my doubts that something like a Justice League, even when Guillermo del Toro was attached, I expressed, pessimism that they would actually go ahead and do it. Now, obviously, they never did do it with him, but apparently now it looks like they're going to be doing it with a J.J. Abrams at the helm. And I got to say, it looks kind of interesting. Aaron, let me ask you. Mm-hmm. You get a creator like J.J. Abrams with all the weight that he's pulling right now. I mean, love or hate some of the stuff that he's creating. The stuff he's creating is making a lot of money and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about him instead of instantly jumping in? Because I think a lot of people thought maybe he might grab onto Superman, but going for something like a Justice League Dark, what do you make of that?
I love it. Clearly, the fans want more comic book. Everybody keeps saying, when is the comic book fatigue going to set in? When are we going to be finished? Well, I'll tell you when it's going to set in. It's going to set in when people stop paying money for it. And as long as it's making money, studios are going to continue to find a way to profit off of that. And so they're going to say, all right, well, do we want to have more of the same product, i.e., Superman, or do we want to find new and exciting characters that are going to be able to start a whole new franchise for us? I mean, look at Deadpool. Again, a name that, before the films, a lot of people weren't familiar with. And so to be able to, I hate to say resurrect, but essentially unearth some of these characters that are unknown to people outside of the fandom, all they see is dollar signs, and they're going to keep doing it. And, good for J.J. Abrams. He continues to bring in money because he continues to create content that people want to watch. Love him or hate him.
The interesting thing here, too, is that they're also saying it's not just film. They're saying he's going to be developing like Justice League Dark stuff for both film and television. So it's going to be interesting to see how they divide that up. Well, again, all the discussions are going to start up. Is it going to be shared cinematic universe between TV and movies? Will they do different things? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, though, guys, I want to know how you feel about this. Are you surprised? Or, are the events of the last couple of years with the different types of on the outlying edges becoming properties that they're making in movies and TV shows, does that make a Justice League Dark at this point seem kind of inevitable? What do you think? Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right.